After 13 years of using the same MacBook, I got a new one. I am so excited about it and I need to unbox this immediately. Before I do that, we need to say goodbye to my 13-year-old computer. This was literally my tried and true laptop since the time I was 18 years old, if you can believe that. It has been through everything with me, but it is time to retire her. So, love you, gotta go. Moving on to this beauty. Dun da da da. Before I open this, I will give you guys all of my specs. I had the option to choose silver or space black, and I went with the space black just because it's what the store had available. I got the MacBook Pro with the M5 Pro chip, and I got the 14.2-inch screen size. I opted into doing the 2 terabytes of storage just because I tend to store a lot of files on my computer. I also use external hard drives, but just to be on the safe side, I like a lot of storage, so I did the maximum amount. And then I got the 24 terabytes of memory. Shall we open it? I'm gonna open up this so you guys can see. Ooh, it's so exciting. The big reveal. Are we ready? I'll show you guys first. Oh my gosh, this is a heavy box. Ooh, it's so nice. Also, this box is so fancy. It like stands up on its own. It looks like there's a little pull tab here to reveal the computer. So let's do that. Ooh, it like lifts the whole computer out of here. Oh my gosh. Whoa, it's really heavy. Oh my gosh, whoa. Here she is. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Look at how shiny and gorgeous she is. Oh my gosh. That is so satisfying. Look at that shine. I want to open this so you guys can actually see what the screen looks like. The sound. Trying not to touch the actual screen. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Look at that. So it looks like now it's asking me my language. So I'm gonna be clicking English. So now I'm selecting my country or region. So I'll be clicking United States. Continue. Transfer your data to this Mac. So I'm gonna do setup as new. This looks like accessibility. So I'm not gonna work on this right now. I'm just gonna move forward for this. So I'm gonna select not now. Select your Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So this just looks like a data and privacy pop-up, so I'm gonna keep moving. Oh, this is so cute. So it says create a Mac account. The password you create here will be used to log into this Mac. So it looks like I can select a little icon too. I don't know which one I want. I don't know, I kind of like the owl. I'm gonna go, actually, wait, let's see. Oh my god, cute. You can do emojis. Oh wait, there's so many more options than I thought. You can do emojis. Ooh, I like the palm tree. That's kind of cute. Wow, look at this. You can take a photo. You can pick a picture, emoji. I like the palm tree. I'm gonna stick with the palm tree. Save. Okay, so now you put your name in and then you can make a password. It looks like it's creating my account right here. So now I'm just waiting. So now it's looking like it's asking me to sign in to my Apple account. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You can also set this up later if you want to, but I just wanna do it now. Okay, so it sent me a verification code. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. So it looks like it's signing me in to my Apple account. And then I have to agree to these terms and conditions. Agree. So now it's setting up my account. It looks like it's just spinning and spinning. So I'm just waiting. Okay, so now it's asking me if I want to use the iCloud keychain to keep my passwords and other info up to date on my devices. So I think I'm gonna set this up later. I just don't want to bother with this right now. So I'm gonna skip. So now it has this make this your new Mac screen, and it says here's everything set up as you had it on your iPhone. So it looks like you can keep these or you can customize them. So I'm gonna go through this and then move on. Customize. So it says enable location services. I'm gonna click continue on this. Don't use. Select your time zone. That's interesting. I'm gonna continue just so you guys can see all of these. Analytics, so you can share your analytics. And then you can do the screen time if you want to. So I'm gonna just set this up later. Apple Intelligence. I'm gonna skip the Apple Intelligence as well, but again, just showing this to you guys so you have the option to see this. Skip. And then Siri, you can enable asking Siri things and then click continue. This is really cool. Touch ID. Use your fingerprint to unlock your Mac. Make purchases with Apple Pay. Start by placing your finger or thumb on Touch ID. I didn't even know this was a thing, but I'm gonna set this up. Continue. Lift and rest your finger on Touch ID repeatedly. Whoa, this is so cool. Touch ID is ready. Your fingerprint can be used to unlock your Mac. That is so weird, but really cool. Continue. And then it has an option for Apple Pay. I'm just gonna set this up later too. Choose your look. So I personally hate dark mode, so I'm going light mode for sure. Update Mac automatically. Future software updates will automatically download on your computer. So I'm gonna do continue. Ah, welcome. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Get started. So I'm gonna click that. That was a really basic setup, honestly. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. I'm gonna just click on a couple things just for fun since we're here, but I'm gonna shoot you guys into my computer. 3, 2, 1, boom. If you're wondering how I did this, I just clicked Command-Shift-5, so you guys can do that if you wanna be able to capture your entire screen. But I thought I would just kind of like dink around on here because I don't really know a lot of the different effects on here, if I'm being fully honest. I've used a MacBook like this for like work, but I haven't really used one in my personal life, so I'm excited to just like click around. I really love this glass look on this computer. I think it's so beautiful. You can also customize so many things, it looks like. I'm not gonna go into like super in depth. I just wanted to show you guys what this actually looks like on the screen, but it looks like there's a little photo widget. You have a little calendar. You can like set your city so you can see the weather. I'm on photo booth now, which is actually super clear. I really love having a really nice camera. And then it looks like the defaults on the bottom are a lot. I'm sure you can customize this too and like edit what you want down here. But it looks like Finder apps, Safari messages, mail, maps, photos, FaceTime, phone, calendar, contacts, reminders, notes, TV, music, keynote, numbers, pages, games, app store, iPhone mirroring, settings. This is photo booth because I have it open, and then it looks like trash. I might have also opened this. I don't know if that was me or if that's default on here. I'm gonna see what happens too when I press like F3. Okay. So it looks like you can open like multiple screens, which is kind of cool, like this. I love that. So you can have multiple windows you switch between. F4, it looks like you can like search. F6. Oh, do not disturb. Oh yeah, I didn't even click up here. Whoa. So it looks like up here, you can see like your Wi-Fi, photo booth, Bluetooth, AirDrop. I don't know exactly what this is. Oh, Stage Manager. It says with Stage Manager, you can create your ideal workspace and multitask with ease, resize app windows, see multiple overlapping windows in a single view, and quickly switch between apps. I'm not gonna mess with this yet, but it looks really useful, so that's kind of cool. Not now. And then it looks like maybe screen mirroring. Yep, so you can mirror focus. This all like matches the iPhone. Your display lighting, so you can change like how bright. Sound, which is cool. You can see the date up here. Oh, there's widgets too. So you can edit your widgets. I like what's on here already, but you can edit, like, look at all of these different options that you have. It's like anything you can imagine you can put on your dock. Let's just try one just for fun. So I can see like, here's my battery percentage, for example. So I can just drag it here. That's really cool, actually. You can see like a bigger forecast. It looks like you can also delete certain ones if you don't like them. So like delete. You can also like edit these around. I'm not big on photos, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. There's even the option to like add Find My. You can add like a clock. I love an analog clock like that, so that's really cool. I feel like this computer just has so many customization capabilities, so I definitely am gonna mess around a lot with this. If you guys want me to do a whole video on like how I end up customizing my computer, let me know. I just don't wanna go too in depth on this video. Shoot me a message or or comment on this one if you want to see me do a little more of like how I would organize it fully. For now, I'm just gonna leave it as is. So I've taken out the laptop and now I'm gonna show you guys what's in the box. It looks like it comes with a charging cord. I also really like the color of this one. It matches the computer and it's that nice like space black. Really cool. It's also kind of like a rope texture. I feel like this will also stay a lot cleaner than my white cord from my previous Mac. If you know, you know. And then it looks like it comes with this little square. Oh, here's the charging block too. So I'll unbox that first. It looks like this. It just looks like your classic MacBook charger, honestly. I'll take the paper off though so you guys can see. So this just looks like your standard charging block. There's not really anything special. It just has the regular like plug like this. And then it has the spot for the USB-C right here. MacBook Pro. So it looks like a little piece of paper. And then it just looks like a little instruction booklet of like all the different parts of your computer. I'm not gonna go that in depth, but it just literally shows you the dock and like the very basic features of your Mac. I also should show you guys that this Mac does come with a bunch of ports on the side too. It has a headphone jack and then it looks like 2 USB-C ports and then where your charger goes right here. And then on the other side, it looks like it has a spot for an SD card, which is really, really cool, especially as a content creator. If you like uploading photos or video content, that's amazing that it's on here. An HDMI port and then another USB-C port. So this has a lot of ports. I hope that you guys really enjoyed watching me unbox my new MacBook Pro. Comment down below also if you have this computer or any of the new Apple M5 series. I'm so curious to hear your thoughts. On that note, thank you guys so much and I will see you in the next one. Bye!